Hello Sagittarius, Turquoise Tarot here with your reading for January 2017. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and I wish you all a happy new year. Just a couple quick announcements before I begin. If you're interested in a private reading or you'd like to contact me, I'm going to post my website and the information box below, and also my email address will be there as well. If you're interested in making a donation, which is always greatly appreciated, I will post the link for that as well below this video. I also wanted to say I am continuing to upload the 2017 overview readings for all zodiac signs. It is a $1.99 charge to view those readings. However, they are an hour long, and it's going to cover love and romance for singles and couples. It's also going to be covering career and finance, and also spiritual lessons or milestones that you may reach in 2017. I am going to continue to offer my monthly readings free, of course, and starting here with January of 2017. This reading, we're going to do 3 separate spreads as I normally do. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. And I appreciate your subscriptions, likes, comments, shares. This spread is going to cover general messages or a general overview for January, and then I'm going to do a separate spread for singles and couples after this one. So let me go ahead and shuffle here and we'll get started. We'll see what are the general messages for Sagittarius for the month of January 2017. What are the general messages? Okay, we had the High Priestess fall out, so I'm going to set this aside and we'll see how it resonates with the rest of the reading. Sorry for the background noise, I have my window open. Oh, we had another card fall out. 10 of Pentacles. Set this to the side. Alright. We have the 7 of Rods, 2 of Cups, the 4 of Wands. Straighten these cards out here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Chariot, Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Interesting because this is the overall energy. However, these cards in the spread, and even these 2 cards that came out, they're very positive. I mean, they're very good cards. So I don't know what exactly you're anxious or worried about, but let's go ahead and get into the reading and we'll see what comes up here. Okay, I feel like some of you, even though this is a general reading, because I have the 2 of Cups here and the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's something going on with your relationship or marriage, your partnership. And I feel like you've had to stand your ground with your partner. I see that this month you're going to be victorious in working out whatever differences you have with your partner. I want to say too that for some of you there's been, I'll tell you what I'm getting, maybe you're with someone and your family doesn't necessarily like this person, and I feel like maybe your partner doesn't know this, but maybe they've come to you directly and said, we don't really like who you're dating, or we don't agree with this union. But I see you standing your ground to your family, and I see them actually coming to terms and coming around and accepting your choice and accepting your partner. And I think that this solidifies your relationship, and I think you're actually considering marriage with your partner. But I think your family's input and obviously their emotions or their feelings about your partner, it's been worrisome for you. I think, though, in the month of January, this is when we see things coming to the forefront and we see actual conversations taking place, and you're basically standing your ground with your family and saying, look, this is what I am, or this is where I'm at, and this is where I stand, and you can either accept it or not, but I love this person and I'm going to be with this person regardless. For others of you, I feel like there's someone in your family, I want to say a sister-in-law or a brother-in-law, or somehow there's a marriage or a relationship that has been troublesome with your family. But I see by the end of the month, it's like everyone's coming to an acceptance. Everybody's calming down, and everybody's just accepting the relationship or accepting the family dynamics as they are. For others of you, I see a proposal, a marriage proposal or a wedding. And there's some anxiety about the wedding, planning the wedding. Maybe the family is putting in too much of their, opinions, and it's causing some grief or some headaches for you. Because ultimately, you're wanting to do things your way. And I just want to say, no matter what, because this is either like a family dynamic, or this is a relationship situation, or this is like I said, planning for a wedding, planning for a family, planning a proposal, something along those lines. But whatever it is that's troubling you and you feel like you have to stand your ground on in the beginning of the month, by the end of the month, everybody comes to terms and everybody understands. I think you do have to speak your truth. You can do it in a very tactful way. You don't have to put anyone down, or you don't have to even come down to their level if they're being kind of, ugly about it. But you can do so tactfully and still stand your ground with other people and tell them, this is what I want, this is where I am, and this is where it's at. And you can either accept it or not. And I see you doing that, and I see it turning out very beautifully for you. I don't see a lot of, I think that'll be the most challenging thing this month. Let me look at this Ace of Swords in the center, which talks about a hard-earned victory. It also talks about truth coming and being revealed. And it also talks about effective communications. But it can also speak to, like a bittersweet victory, because it is a double-edged sword. So let's see what's coming up on this Ace of Swords here. So on the Ace of Swords, we have hope, we have the journey, and then we have the widower. So on the Ace of Swords, I feel like perhaps this bittersweet victory comes in when you have hope that others will be accepting of where you're going or what you're journeying towards. And if they don't, then you're willing to say goodbye to that relationship, or you're willing to kind of, I don't want to say completely cut ties, but you're accepting that they're not accepting, okay? And so it kind of creates a little bit of a barrier there, but you're willing to sacrifice this if they're not accepting of where you're going on your journey or what path or what direction you're taking. But you have hope that they'll come around. And I do see them coming around. But you've got to, like, you know, stand your ground with them. Let me look at the 10 of Pentacles here. So the 10 of Pentacles is, look, maybe family have done some research, or perhaps they've you know, been looking up on social media, or they've been speaking to other individuals, and they have like a preconceived notion, a negative preconceived notion about your partner or some married couple in your family, some partnership that everyone's not too happy about. But you know, it leaves you feeling trapped. It leaves you feeling like, you know, how can I rectify this when I'm truly in love with this person? Or there's someone that maybe your brother or your sister is married to, and they don't, you know, everyone has a hard time with the in-law. But ultimately, you know what, this person's there, and you got to spend time with them. They're family. They are there for the holidays. And I feel like ultimately what comes out is either family is doing these things or saying these things because they love you, and they're trying to express their love, but they're going about it the wrong way, right? Or it's that whatever is going on with this in-law, ultimately you're realizing, look, my sibling loves this person, or we need to be more loving towards this person. We need to be more accepting, more tolerable. So it breaks you out of this feeling of being trapped, you know, and the family feeling trapped, like we're not sure what to do. But ultimately they're going to come to you and say, look, we're doing this or we're saying these things because we love you, we care for you. And that's when you stand your ground and say, I understand that, and I love you too, but I got to do what I feel is best for me and what feels right in my heart. Let me look at the Hermit. I feel like the Hermit is representing the family and them realizing, look, we love you, or look, we don't want this problem in the family, you know, because ultimately we love you, and if this is your choice and this is what you want, then we're going to support you. Yeah, they're saying that. That's exactly what these cards are saying. We're going to stay loyal and faithful to you. We understand that there's a change going on. Maybe they feel like whenever you're with this new person or this partner, that they're kind of taking away time from the family or from you. But they understand that you're in love, and they understand that this partnership is meaningful, or that it means something significant to you. Let me look at the 9 of Swords here. Yeah, and it may be with a mother, because this old woman can represent a mother. You don't want to have to say goodbye to your family, but you feel like they're opposing you. And whatever's going on with the mother figure, or this can represent the family as a whole, whatever is going on there, it's causing you some anxiety and grief. Okay? But like I said, towards the end of the month, I see everything coming together. I see honest, open, loving communication, and I see you pushing past this. So, and again, it could be someone's getting engaged and the family's like, oh no, it's too soon, or you don't really know this person, or they could be saying, you know, we don't really like this person, but they will come around and they will start to accept your partner and accept your decisions. I know that sounded more like a love reading, guys, but honestly, that's what came up for me. So let's look at singles now. Let's look at single Sagittarians and see what's coming in for you for the month of January. have the Death card, Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Rods, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Two of Rods, the World, the Empress, and the Sun. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Rods. So, single Sagittarians, I can see that someone from your past may be coming back, and it can be an earth sign. So it'd be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. And if not, they embody those characteristics of an earth sign. So they're very stable, very loyal, very practical. They may be good with money and finance, or they may have a lot of money. There's someone that's can be independently wealthy. But there's someone who likes to share their wealth with those whom they love, okay? So with that said, I see that this person may be coming back into your life. And I think it's a relationship that ended in the past, and it may have caused you a lot of grief, and you've kind of moved on from it. You know, you've already moved on from it, so it may have been a relationship that ended a while ago, or it may be a relationship that, you know, you've gotten over already. You've accepted the ending of it. But I see this person may be coming back this month, which isn't, you know, entirely impossible with a Mercury retrograde, because that's normally when exes come back and try to rekindle something. Also, I want to say for some of you, I feel like your parent, like your mother, is going to be trying to hook you up with someone this month, okay? And it can be someone that you've known in childhood, or someone that you used to know when you were younger. And at first you're going to feel like, oh my God, my mother's hooking me up, and I can't believe she's trying to set me up with somebody. But you're actually going to consider this relationship, and I think actually it looks good. You know, either way that this plays out for you, whether it's an ex returning, or it's a new person that you're being introduced to, or it's a person that you've known in childhood that your mother's reintroducing you to, I think it's going to turn out actually very positive. This is going to be something that happens kind of unexpectedly, so you can expect it, because I'm telling you now. But they're going to come in quickly. It's going to be sudden, and it's something that you thought, or a person you thought you were done with, something you thought was over, and I see them coming back. I want to say for some of you, and this is probably just maybe one or two of you, you may find out this month that you're single, right? Maybe you just recently broke it off with an ex, okay? Within the last month, I want to say. Some of you may be finding out you're pregnant by this ex. And you have a choice to make as to whether you're going to say something. It's sudden news. It's not expected. You know, you weren't expecting this pregnancy, but I see it coming in, and ultimately it's very positive news. I think ultimately you're going to be happy about this. So at first you may be very troubled by it, but I think ultimately you'll be excited and happy about this news. So let's look more into this with these Gypsy Oracle cards. I get a lot of questions about these cards, what deck it is. It's Gypsy Oracle. And you can normally find them at a New Age store, or Amazon has them as well. if anyone's interested in purchasing these cards. I want to look at the Six of Cups in the center first. And this is the card that talks about nostalgia, or it talks about children. It also talks about memories or past loved ones, lovers, relationships coming back. So let's see. Six of Cups. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Two messages with this Six of Cups. Number one, this is a mother. The old woman represents a mother in this deck. So there's a mother who's hooking you up, and you're like, oh my God. Why are you doing this? Or why are you bringing this person, you know, that I used to play with when I was a kid? Why are you telling them I'm single, you know, kind of thing. But it's actually something that you're going to appreciate and you're going to benefit from because I see healing here. So it's something that's going to be good for you. Now, for others of you, this is someone, this old woman can represent someone from the past. And it's on the Six of Cups, which also talks about someone from the past. So we have an ex-partner or a past lover that maybe things didn't end well, or perhaps, you know, you don't presently have any kind of communication or relationship. And they're wanting to reunite, and they're wanting to rekindle something and heal the relationship with you. Okay? So let me look at this Eight of Rods, which talks about it coming in rather abruptly and unexpectedly. But this Eight of Wands always does represent positive news, okay? So I think you're going to be happy about it. So the Eight of Rods, we have conversation, the young woman, and a journey card. There's a conversation to be had with an ex-partner that's coming back to you. Or again, there's a conversation here about someone, I mean, I feel it's going to be a mother figure for you that's trying to hook you up with someone that's coming back, maybe even moving back, because we have the World card here. So maybe it's someone who's moved away and now they're coming back, and your mother is introducing you or reintroducing you to this person, or it's just an ex coming back. They were moving back into town and they want to rekindle something with you because there is still an attraction here. Okay? Finally, let me look at the Sun card. This card is saying happy times, you know, good news, positivity all round. Yeah, this is a fortunate turn of events for you. It's something that initially, because we have the Nine of Swords here and the Ten of Rods here, so I feel like it's something initially that you may feel is overwhelming. It's like, oh God, you know, why are they coming back, or why is this happening? But ultimately it's something that you're going to be very happy about, because I feel like there's a newfound sense of security and stability in this relationship. Okay, so that's what I have for you, single Sagittarians. Let me move on to the couples, and we'll see what messages are coming through for you. Too many cards there, so I'm not going to take those. All right. Sorry. We have the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Empress, the Knight of Rods, Two of Swords, Four of Cups, the 8 of Rods, 5 of Rods, and the Hierophant. The bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. So with 2 5s coming up in the reading, I feel like there's some type of conflict or disagreements. I think it's more disagreements. I don't think it's actual conflict, but I just think there's disagreements going on here. Okay. So I feel like some of you feel that the passion in the relationship has left. And I think you may be spending more time going out with friends or spending more time with friends. Maybe you're wanting more lighthearted fun and you feel like your relationship is lacking that. Okay, maybe it's just too mundane. It's kind of boring. For some of you, I feel like you're with children all the time. And I feel like there's a part of you that feels like, man, I really need adult time. You know, I need adult social time. And you may have some conflict with your partner about that, you know, just letting them know. For one, you may tell them, I need more intimacy, I need more love, we need to go on more dates, we need to spend more one-on-one time together. For others of you, it's, I need more time just to have fun and just to be an adult and, you know, do more adult things, because day in, day out, I'm doing the same thing and life's become a bit mundane and I'm always, you know, with the children, and we all need adult time every now and then. I want to say for some of you, you may feel that passion has left the relationship to the extent that you may be seeking it outside of your relationship. Okay? And I think that one of the messages here is you need to have communication with your partner about the way you're feeling. You need to be honest. Because I feel like there's temptation, there's some type of temptation to step outside the relationship. Because it's lacking passion. And I think you're tempted to be more fun and like live in the moment, you know. You want to have that spark of you know, just creativity and fun and energy, that kind of spark, that vitality is kind of missing from your relationship, and so you're wanting to either rekindle it or you may be seeking it outside of your relationship. But the message here is you need to communicate with your partner, because ultimately I think you may find it outside of your relationship, but you're not going to be happy about it. You know, I think there's going to be some feelings there that you may feel guilt, or you may feel like you know, it wasn't worth it. So let me look at this moon card at the top. And the moon card speaks to secrets. It also talks to our subconscious thoughts, feelings. It talks about our hidden dreams, emotions. Let's see what's here. Yeah, some of you are contemplating ending your marriage or ending your present relationship because you're kind of like tired and bored of waiting for something exciting or waiting for a positive change. It's almost like you just feel kind of blah in this relationship. So you're contemplating ending it, but you're not voicing that to your partner. Let's look at the 5 of Swords here. Oops. 5 of Swords. Yep, see? Some of you are feeling like by ending this relationship, it'll be a reprieve. For others of you, you find love outside of your relationship, and it's really making you contemplate ending your present relationship, but it's a reprieve because you're getting some type of excitement that you're lacking. But it's on the Five of Swords, remember, and the Five of Swords is like a shallow victory. We can see there's 3 people in this card, and we also see 3 people in the Three of Cups, okay? So I feel like with this card, however, it's a shallow victory, and it's saying that in the moment you may be excited and you may feel like it's a good idea, but you know, it's a card that talks about winning a battle but not winning the war, you know? So at the end of the day, you're not maybe going to be happy with that decision. Now let me look at the Two of Swords in the center here. This is indecision, and I really feel like this is an indecision revolving around, should I stay or should I go? And I just want to point out too, the roles can be reversed, okay? It can be your partner that is feeling this way. I think you would know best which one applies to you, if this applies to you, because it is a general reading. But on the Two of Swords, we have a man who's very confident. He can be a boss. He can be someone in charge or in authority. Then we have the soldier and the friend. So this is, to me, there's 2 men here. There's 2 individuals. Maybe a friendship with a male has the potential to turn into something more, but you're presently dating someone else. Yet there's more excitement and passion with the friend, okay? That can be a possibility. I also feel that for some of you, these cards are saying that this relationship, again, is lacking passion, and you're wanting that. You're wanting a man or a female who takes charge in a sense and wants to ignite that passion, and you feel like you're putting in all the effort and it's not being reciprocated, right? And you feel like there's more like a roommate situation, or you're more friends than you are in a partnership. So it's causing this indecision within you of what you should do. Now, I can't tell you what you should do, honestly, but the advice here is to talk to your partner. You know, tell them how you're honestly feeling, and tell them that if, you know, maybe if you tell them, look, the passion's not there, the love isn't there, we need to work on this if you want to work on it. Some of you may just end the relationship, though. So it's really up to you what you're going to do. But I wish you all, Sagittarius, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful month. I wish you a happy new year. God bless, and I'll see you in February. Bye.